How's it going, guys? Roy Robles here from ZigWheels.Ph, and we are in for another POV night review. Actually, it's almost breaking morning right now, so we're gonna chase the darkness as quick as we can, but of course, giving you all the details, all of the information, and what you want to see in the car that we're featuring today. And if it isn't that obvious to you right now, we are behind the wheel of the Tesla Model Y. Yes, this is the Tesla Model Y, and I'm pretty excited just to feature this vehicle because it's got a lot of unique features, both on the outside and on the inside, that I think you guys would really appreciate, and a couple of quirks as well that you need to know that I think are either gonna annoy you or make you actually think, that's pretty smart. Anyway, let's start off with the inside of the Tesla Model Y. You've got this huge touchscreen infotainment system, but I'm not going to call this an infotainment system because all of the car's controls, buttons, and everything, all their information can be found on this monolithic screen that we have right here. So from the air conditioning, from the cooled seats, the heated steering wheel, they can all be found on this screen. Now, a couple of quirks about the air conditioning that we have right here is that in order to control the vents of the the vents of the Tesla Model Y, you'll have to control it right here on the screen, as you can see. So there aren't really any physical buttons, physical knobs, controls, levers on the outside for anything, except you can find it all right here. Now, one of the things about the Tesla Model Y, or all Tesla models for that fact, is that I think that they're the ones who started this trend right here. I consider Tesla as like the Apple of modern cars. Like they've pretty much made they've made this probably the norm already, and especially when you see it in modern Chinese cars and even some traditional brands. They started to implement this implementation because of how minimal it looks on the outside. And I think of all of the cars that we reviewed, Tesla has probably got the most refined ones, as you will see later on. Now, from what you can see here, you can even control the rear AC vents from the front. You can even control who gets the air conditioning right there. Now, a couple of things about this, that you do have some weird and useful features, in my opinion. For example, you got keep mode. So for keep mode, what happens is that when you lock your vehicle and you turn it off, it's going to keep the air conditioning on the inside until it remains in low power mode. So right now we're at 69%. Nice. It's going to stay on until we set a particular parameter, in this case 20%. Once that battery hits 20%, it's going to turn off the air conditioning. But that's going to be quite a few ways away because it's got a huge battery underneath the floor right here. Tesla rates that the Tesla Model Y will get around 430 kilometers in a full charge, and in my testing, that's not far from reality at all. There is a long wheelbase version, a long range version as well. It has two motors, which can go up to 600 kilometers. Crazy. But in my opinion, this is the model to get, because the Tesla Model Y starts at just 2,369,000 pesos. You heard that right, 2,369,000 pesos. Remember a time when Tesla models were sold here in the Philippines as gray market imports, and they charged us 4 million, 5 million pesos? Well, those days are gone. Relatively, it's going to be easier to get a Tesla model. It's not going to be more expensive than, let's say, a typical mid-sized diesel-fed SUV. And by the looks of it, Tesla is really raking in the sales right now. I gotta say, it's pretty nice. Anyway, back to the screen here. The couple of modes. Keep mode. There's dog mode, which is similar to keep mode, but with dog mode, you're actually gonna see some sort of message on the screen here that says, you've left the car, your dog or your cat or your pet is inside, and not to worry about the dog inside the vehicle, because you have left it in dog mode. It's pretty chill on the inside, literally chill on the inside. There's also camp mode, which will remain on. We'll keep the climate control on until it goes to low power mode as well. Yeah, but what happens is that it's not, your car is not going to lock as soon as you exit the vehicle. So when you keep mode on, it's going to lock the car, but with camping mode, it's as long as you have this on, the car is not going to lock itself. So it's easy to access, especially when you're camping. You just need to get your air conditioning on. There you go. Now, a couple of things that we have on the menu here. As you notice, the only thing on the outside, though, is this turn signal stock, and I'm glad that they put the turn signal stock right here, because previously there was the Model 3 that had it omitted, and if you wanted to put that there, you'll have to pay extra. Now this comes as standard, which is a good thing for everyone. Now, another quirk about this, though, is that since you don't have any buttons or levers on the outside, you have it all right here. From folding the mirrors, we're just gonna fold the mirror right there. From adjusting the mirror, to adjusting the mirrors, let's unfold that. So to adjust the mirror, so we have to set it up like that, and choose between left or right. And once you do set it to the left or right, use this left button right here. I call these Tesla nipples. Just look at that. It's pretty small and pretty tactile as well. So left, you go to the left, mirror adjusts itself, and to the right mirror adjusts itself. There you go. And even the steering wheel. So to adjust the steering wheel, we set it up to the steering wheel adjustment. As you can see, you'll have to use the left nipple to adjust that too. Okay. You even have, now, a couple of things that I like about this car is that, well, you have easy to access child lock, window lock, the glove box. There you go. You can't open the glove box from the outside. You can only do it through here. Two ways, actually. Through here. Or set this left nipple up again as a shortcut menu. So I set this up, hold, and it opens up. Even your windshield, your wind wipers are right here. So, see, you can even adjust the speed, intensity of the wipers, and just turn it off. Set it on auto, no problems. There's car wash mode. So with car wash mode, it closes all the windows, locks the charging port, makes sure that everything is closed and no water gets into the car. And recording. This is your, basically a CCTV for your car. Not just a DVR, not just a dash cam. It's a CCTV, and it works with Sentry mode, which we'll talk about right now. Sentry mode is basically when you lock your car, you have a looping video recording going on, like a Sentry mode, like a CCTV. Like I said, it records 360 degrees, and once it detects a certain highlight, it saves that highlight for you to check out later on. There you go. A couple of more details right here. You can change your car dynamics, acceleration, you can even change your regen port here. There you go, charging. Now, one thing I like about the Tesla charging infrastructure or ecosystem is that there are some dedicated Tesla superchargers around, and you can actually use them you can use them for your convenience, and they charge really fast. 15 minutes, just a 15-minute charge will get you up to 230 kilometers, 200 plus kilometers, and that's not bad. And taking a full charge from 10% to 80%, less than 40 minutes. That's really fast. You got your autopilot menu right here. Autopilot's basically just their advanced driver assist systems. You got your adaptive cruise control settings right there as well. Adaptive cruise control. You even have low speed control warning, forward collision warning, mitigation system, all that. Your locks. Now, one nifty thing about this is that you can actually pair your phone as a lock key. Oh, let me just get that. There it is. And with this, you can control your vehicle remotely. There you go. I flashed the lights right there. There you go. As you can see, I flashed the lights from the inside and from using my phone. And even open up the frunk. I'll show you the nifty frunk we got right there. Activate the climate control system. Pretty nice and fancy. Even upgrade your phone. Everything that you need to do with your car can be done right here. Even summon it. I'm not gonna summon it right now because it is dark, but we do have a review coming up for this car very soon, so just watch out for that. We are discussing everything that we have right here. It's a pretty long video, pretty comprehensive video that we made right there. Then we demonstrated everything that we have right here. So back to the interface and how you can experience the Tesla Model Y. The lights here, this is very interesting. You even activate the you can activate the ambient lighting on the inside, but later on there's going to be so much more about that ambient lighting. The seats, you have heated seats and cooled seats for, well, heated seats for all the passengers, but cooled seats will only be on the front seats. There you go. It's pretty straightforward. Now, again, one thing about the this interface here is that it does get some getting does take some getting used to. I mean, at first it's kind of daunting because everything can be found right here. Yeah, there it is. But once you've used this car for at least a day, it's not going to take more than a day, and you'll be used to everything that we have right here. This is just the tip of the iceberg, because once we've done all that menu settings, we're actually can go through the apps. That's right, this car has apps. And as you can see here, you have options to check out the rear. With that, you can control everything that they need here for the rear screen. You can turn it on, you can turn off the air conditioning. There you go. And you have built-in navigation. This car does not have Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. At first when I heard that, I said, oh, that's quite a bummer. Why not? Well, here's why not. It has its own interface, which in my opinion is one of the most intuitive in-car user interfaces that I've ever experienced, and I never missed Apple CarPlay or Android Auto at all. And it also has its own internet connection. That's right, it has its own internet connection. Now, Tesla will charge you for that, 700 pesos a month, but as someone who loves... it's too loud! Alright, sorry about the alarms, guys. That was a little shocking, wasn't it? Let me turn off my alarms real quick here. This is the things I love about these kinds of reviews. Anything can happen. Anyway, you've got your built-in user interface. Google Maps is right here. Google Maps, very, very useful. You got your camera system. Let me just show you the camera system. And you see it's pitch black outside, but the system is really, really bright. As you can see here, you can even see the back. It's bright, guys. It's super clear, even at night. You can check your car's energy system there as well. You got your calendar, messages, Zoom. That's right. You can access Zoom right here. That's funny. No, that's not enough. That's not going to work. It's one of the things I love about reviewing this at night is that you don't have any bosses to contend with and calling you through Zoom. Now this one here, you got all that there, browser, manual. Let's get into the fun stuff. You got Spotify, that's right. You got YouTube Music. You've got a couple of more apps here. My favorite is digging in through Theater. That's right, you can watch, oh there you go. Once it actually accesses YouTube, it suddenly turns the lights off. There you go, the lights are on again. We're gonna turn it on because it's too dark. So once you access YouTube, lights are off because it wants you to experience the full YouTube experience. If you don't believe me that this thing has its own data plan, check this out. Going to ZigWheels.Ph, let's subscribe. Oh, we have to sign in. Alright. Let's watch our latest video. There I am.
Hey, how are you?
Oh, it's too loud.
We're here at Festival Ball in Alabang.
Anyway, yes. That is pretty nice. Pretty fast internet too. There you go. So you can just enjoy watching your YouTube right here while you're working, probably while you're checking out. You even have Spotify. And just all you gotta do is just sign into those services, and you're good to go. And you're free to use your phone for anything else, and use it as a phone. And you can use your Tesla as your phone. Not an expensive phone, but at least this can get you places. Another favorite of mine is arcade. See, turned off again. With arcade, you got a couple of games right here. Let me just demonstrate one of my favorite games here. Beach Buggy Racing. Okay, let me show you something really nifty and really nice. So there we go. So Beach Buggy Racing. Volume's too loud. There you go. So you got Beach Buggy Racing right there. And you can use your Tesla's steering wheel to control the game. That's right. You can control the game. The steering wheel is an electronic steering wheel. That's right, guys. You got an electronic steering wheel right here. So even if you move left or right, it's gonna be fine here. And you can use it to control the game there. Check this out. It's going, and I'm going right, going left. Oh, this is this beats any other. Wait, I'm just trying to concentrate. This beats any aftermarket steering wheel on the market right now, because this is an actual steering wheel. Whoop. Okay, there we go. This guy's on fire. I'm on fire as well. I love Beach Buggy Racing. I mean, I've never. I love playing this on Android or on my phone. Oh, okay. There you go. I love playing this on my phone, but I've never experienced it. I've never experienced playing it like this in this level. Alright, that's enough of that. Let's go back to the review. Got a couple of more games here. The thing about this is you can actually pair your phone to your Tesla, so you can play your favorite AAA games here. Very nice indeed. Fallout Shelter, one of my favorite mobile games too. Pretty nifty. Now, let's go back to another one of my favorites here, Toybox. Toybox is just a fun feature here that puts all of the nice features here for Tesla. So you got themes. That's right, themes. Lately, they've installed the Tron theme. Check this out. Let me just turn this off. When you install the Tron theme, let's ride. Whoa. Oh, your Tesla turns into a Tron. Copyright music. Let's go back to not Tron. There we go. We're back to Tesla. So with Tron, we got that there. Let's go back to the toy box. Rainbow Road. Light show. So these features here just add more to the fun factor of your car. So with light show, you're gonna show a light show on the outside. With this one here, fart on demand. So sort of you're driving around and you just want to make fun of your passengers. So let's put it right there on the. No, that wasn't me. No. Can fart and turn signal. This is just crazy. This is the newest one that we have right here, Santa mode, since it's Christmas now. There you go. That's enough, Santa. Okay, that's basically what we have right here on the screen. Again, we've made and shot a full review of this. You might want to watch out for that. But again, these types of reviews, the POV drive reviews, are made for you guys to experience the car more than going more in depth about it. And yeah, these. See, we've done so much about the this screen right here that we forgot that this is actually a car. That's what a smartphone is essentially. So you've got you got all these features here that basically give you more value, make you have more fun with your car. And I like that. I mean, that's something I really appreciate with these cars, with these types of cars at least. Anyway, let's go back to talking about other stuff other than the screen right here. So you got two fast wireless chargers here. Usually you get one with your regular car. You got one on the right side, and then another on the one on the right side there, it's charging, and one on the left side there, right there. Now if you notice that the glove box actually looks a little shallow, looks a little doesn't look spacious at all. Guess what? Tesla makes up for it more in cubby space. See, you got my whole bag right here. It can actually fit right there with room for so much more. And you got two cup holders. These slide out covers for the inside. So charge your phone. And a deep cubby hole there as well. The seats are nicely made. They're not legit leather, but at least they're soft enough for you to be comfortable on the inside. There you go. Visibility is great. And you got this glass roof on top that, for me, usually having a glass roof is a recipe for disaster, but so far in my experience here, it's been hot a few days, and this is probably one of the I've never noticed that it even has a glass roof. That's how good the darkness is on the top there. Very good. Now, one more thing here is that you got an electronic opening door right here. Open up like that. Got frameless windows as well. Those are laminated. Keeps the noise out, and automatic up and down for all the windows that we have right here. Power seats also for both the passenger and the front passenger and the driver, with lumbar support for the driver. And here, even the steering wheel is very minimal. You got your high beams here. You got your window wiper, just one window wiper like that. That's like a mist setting that we got going on right there. And you've got your cruise control button there if you need to activate it, and your camera and voice settings. There you go. It's pretty nice. I mean, you've got your sun visors here, vanity lights. The sun visors are also adjustable to give you all that. This car is a total win for me. I mean, everything that I'm looking for in a car is right here. It's just bathed in that Tesla. Well, its reputation definitely precedes itself. Not a lot of people will appreciate you driving around a Tesla, but that's mostly because of a lot of misunderstandings about the brand, its owner, Elon Musk, and of course, one thing that I do though is that I try my best to differentiate or separate the product from everything else. And right here, this is a really good product. Now let's go ahead and go to the back seats so that we can check out the rear, what toys that we have available for people in the back. All right, one take, no cuts. All right. Remember, I'm sitting behind my own driving position right here, and I still have a lot of space. Wow, pretty good. Look at this. I got lots of room for my knees. Got two map pockets right here. Very flat floor. So even though I sit right here in the middle, I'm fine. Absolutely fine with this, because I got all this cold air blasting through my legs, the right legs right here, and a total control over this rear screen. So if I want to watch YouTube right here, I can do so. If I want to play games right here, I can do so. And there you go. You can even pair your own device right here in the back. Override the driver and pair your own device. You're the passenger. You should go ahead and control that yourself. Let's turn that off. And up. Let me just turn the lights on again. If I can see them. There you go. You got 2 hooks right here. One on each side for your clothes. If you want to use this as your personal conveyance machine. The seats have the same. The seats really have the same material. This one's on front. Very nice, and it's very, very airy here on the inside. Good visibility. Let's try out the window test. And it closes right there, so just a tad. It's like this. It doesn't close all the way. That's fine. See how dark it is right here in the rear because it's got privacy glass tinted windows. Yeah, this is it. As a passenger, I would really as a passenger, I really appreciate sitting right here in the second row. Very nice here. Nice center armrest. Now let's take a look at the outside and see what the Tesla looks like, especially at night. Let me just grab my phone in case it locks itself out. I know it doesn't, but you know, I'm not. I'm just weird that way. Because you can use this actually your key actually. Now we've set this up to camp mode. There we go. So it's not going to turn itself off. It's not going to lock itself. But better safe than sorry. I'll just grab my own. The monitor as well. Yeah, there we go. Didn't know I got a monitor for the camera that I'm using too. That's it. So there you go. The Tesla Model Y in all its glory at night. Take a look at the DRLs that we have right here. Woo-wee! The DRLs look really good. I'm going to give you a sneak peek of what it looks like actually in the daytime, just a little bit. Quick B-roll. But again, the purpose of these night reviews are for you to appreciate the lighting. Especially this one. Phew! This is the facelifted, the newest, basically the latest Tesla Model Y that was released. Fun fact, it was even introduced here first before the Americans got it. Which gives me great confidence for Tesla Philippines, because the fact that they're giving us the latest and greatest models that they have gives me a lot of confidence in the brand. It doesn't feel like they're actually giving us these also-ran vehicles. I like how the light just bounces off the side of the rear haunches right here. Gives it a more muscular effect in my opinion. And to my view, it doesn't really look like a crossover. Yeah, that's right. Tesla is marketing this as a subcompact crossover SUV, which really doesn't look like it because, yeah, it looks like a large hatchback in my opinion. Looks pretty good. And you got these flush door handles right here, as you can see here. I hope you can see that. Well, I think you can, yes. And there we go. And to open it up, you push the outer side and then open it up, giving you this great view of the vehicle on the inside. Pretty nice. Now to the front end here. You see the light bar, and again, one of the beauties about having the Tesla app is you can actually control the lights there. Let me control the lights just a bit. There we go. Let's flash it. There is the headlamps. There are the headlamps right there at the bottom. There you go. So the headlamps are right here. This is an amazing looking light bar, I might add. Part of the newest model. Now to open up the frunk, that's right, you don't have an engine right here. You got a frunk or a front trunk. I opened it through the app. There you go. Let me just get my camera on here. This is a cooler. You can actually bring in a cooler and put in all your cold drinks right here. Of course, you can always take that off, and you have access to all this space on the inside. Bring that back in. There you go. And it's there we go. The wheels are pretty nice too. Let me just illuminate the wheels here just a little bit. They are 19-inch alloy wheels, and they're pretty nice. I mean, you've got these aerodynamic wheels here, give you even better fuel economy. Just make it glide through the wind, reduce drag. Now, this rear light bar here, it's hidden right underneath to create some sort of it reflects itself right here to the rear bar, and then right here on top of the Tesla badging. Pretty nice. That is by design to create some sort of monolithic modern look. It's got a power tailgate too. Once you open up the power tailgate, this is one of my favorite features here. You know why? Because you got a power tailgate, but you got a light up top. So it's very useful to actually put in some items right here in the back with a light. I mean, look at how illuminated that is. You can see, actually see my shoebox right there. That's right. For reference, there's my phone for reference. It is expansive, it is huge. And if you need even more space, just fold the rear seats down through these buttons right here on the side. There you go. Give you that look right there. It's pretty wide and expansive all the way. Folds in a 60/40 split configuration too. And if you want to fold it back up, you can always do so like that. Easy as pie, easy peasy, nice and breezy. And it doesn't stop there. You even have even more space right here. Check this out. Got all my stuff right there. Actually just picked up the laundry. Had some errands before heading out here. And that is deep. And that is no joke right there. That's right, no joke. Got it right there. Now, one other useful feature here is that this rear cover is hard plastic. Now, usually with other cars is that if they have floor covers right here in the back, you'd be left to your own devices where to put this while you have this open. But with Tesla, you see how hard is that? It's got a divot right there, right here. You got a slot for you to just slot in the rear floor, and that's not going anywhere. You can actually work on your stuff right here with that out of the way, or actually not out of the way, right there where you need it to be. Just simply close it down, hit the flat floor. I'm really enamored with this light right here. I wish more brands would stop putting the rear lights here where it's less than useful, should I say less than useless. Instead, put it on top right there where it's supposed to be. Nice. You even got some extra divots right here on each side to even put your stuff. And check this out right here. I got some large size 13 shoes. See, can I even fit right there? No problems. That's how large the space is right here in the Tesla Model Y. So it's not just about the tech. It's not just about the looks. It's also about the convenience, the utility, and the usefulness of the Tesla Model Y that really makes this car shine. There's one reason, that's probably one of the biggest reasons why the Tesla Model Y is the brand's best-selling model here in the Philippines. Well, not just in the Philippines, I believe. I believe that the Tesla Model Y also is their best-selling vehicle, and actually Tesla Model Y has actually surpassed a lot of cars and is now the best-selling model in the world. Believe it or not. That's right. It's out there for blood. And that's what I love about Tesla. I mean, if you start saying to car guys, car enthusiasts, that this is your favorite car, oh boy, get ready for a flame war, because they are going to be mad. And as a guy who's a contrarian, as an anti-car guy, yeah, this is this is my favorite car now. I think we're ready for the drive, and that's the Tesla Model Y's inside, outside, utility. Perfect. Well, not perfect, but because of the price, I think that the Tesla Model Y is one of the most value-packed vehicles that you can get out there, and I really feel bad for all the people who bought their own gray market units. But I'm just glad that the Tesla Model Y is now available right here in the Philippines as it is, and it's quite affordable too. Alright, so if you guys are ready for the drive, let's head on out in a snap. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Alright, so we're now behind the wheel of the Tesla Model Y. The Tesla Model Y is quite an oddity to me because, for one, it's a pretty exciting car to drive, but for two, it's probably one of the most useful cars to drive as well. So as a daily commuter, as a practically a practical conveyance, the Tesla Model Y is quite the useful car. Not just the electric car, but car altogether. It's a great piece of it's a great automotive machine, if you get me. It's got everything that I need. Therefore, if it's got everything I need, it's more likely than not gonna tick a lot of the boxes that you're looking for in a car as well. It's got space. That's all. That's what I gotta say. It's got good space. Build quality's pretty good. Now, there are a couple of questionable, of course, pieces here. Right here, you got these gaps right here on each side. But to be honest, even if I compare this to modern vehicles, the same price point, even more expensive ones, I'd say that it's just up to par. Yeah, it's just what it is. Current design manufacturers would have to make a couple of compromises here and there, but to be honest, it's really not that bad here on the inside. So the driving position, it's very good. It's sporty. It doesn't feel like I'm driving in an SUV or a crossover SUV at all, except of course for the ride height. Now it's got 167 millimeters, 170 millimeters of ground clearance, and you can definitely see it from this vantage point at least. But the drive wise, it's pretty good. I mean, the seats can adjust itself quite low, but if I adjust my seats higher, there we go. Suddenly I feel like I'm driving in an SUV. And I think seating position has been it's been often overlooked when cars are being reviewed, and how it feels like for the drive. So it feels pretty sporty, it feels pretty normal, almost sedan-like, almost hatchback-like, and that's what's important to me. You've got the SUV dimensions, but you got the sedan or hatchback feel of the drive. Now, the one thing about this is the entry-level Tesla Model Y, the rear-wheel drive variant. So there are two variants available in the Philippines: the single-motor rear-wheel drive and the dual-motor all-wheel drive. That's the, if you want speed, if you want power, and range, longer range, that's the one to get. But for 300,000 pesos less, which that's about 2.6 million pesos, for 300,000 pesos less, 2,369,000 pesos, I think you can't go wrong with the rear-wheel drive variant. Now, of course, in my opinion, if you already have 2.3 million pesos to burn, I'm sure you've got 2.6 million pesos to burn. But to be honest, this single motor Tesla Model Y isn't half bad, really. I mean, 0 to 100 take around 5.8 seconds, a second slower than the all-wheel drive performance variant. Range tops out at around 430 kilometers. And yeah, while the performance, or should I say the all-wheel drive variant, can get 600 kilometers, I don't really think that you'll need, in the city at least, if you're going to use this within the city, I think 400 kilometers is well good enough. Plus, you got to charge it faster too. I mean, all Tesla chargers charge themselves pretty fast, but this one is pretty adequate for me. Again, if you want to get the 300,000 peso savings, this is pretty much good enough. You might want to use the extra 300,000 or even extra 300,000 pesos for Tesla accessories, because those accessories that's where the extra cost would then add up. Extra color, I mean those special colors, red, you got stealth gray or whatever they call it, that'll cost an extra 130,000. If you want to get the 20-inch alloy wheels instead of the current 19s, that'll cost another 130,000. So you could probably get a Tesla Model Y rear-wheel drive and spec it up with a special color, let's say red, and give it 20-inch alloy wheels, and then it's going to be at the same price as the Tesla Model Y all-wheel drive long range. Priorities. But anyway, you get options. That's what's important. That's what's important to me. And as a driver, as someone who's going to own a vehicle, that's what's going to be the important factor. I get options. I get choices. Not just something that I don't just get whatever comes out of the box, as I try to merge right here and the highway. All right. Steering, pretty good. Like I said, this is electronic steering. There's no linkage between the steering wheel and the front wheels, believe it or not. That's why we're able to actually control the game through the steering wheel. That's why. This is an electronic steering. But check out how responsive it is. Look at this. There's no dead zone in the middle. I mean, Tesla engineers were able to build a car that's fully electronic, but make it feel like you're actually driving around in an analog, or should I say manual operated analog vehicle, and that's a win for me. So I already mentioned that the 0 to 100 of this car takes around 5.9 seconds. If you want to really dig into the numbers, you make around 290 horsepower, 430 newton meters of torque. But those are just numbers. Again, what it feels like, it's fast. There are two drive modes, chill and standard. Standard is an understatement, because once you hit chill, it's fine. It's just riding along just fine. But trust me, standard is all the drive mode that you need, because this thing's pretty fast. This is wild. Electric power, pretty good. And in a Tesla, it's insane. Now, I really like the screen here. Check this out. This is what a lot of the newer car companies are trying to emulate, where the car, I'm looking at the road, but I'm still pointing the camera right here on the screen. The car detects all of the obstacles right around you. Motorcycles, other cars, trucks, and even cars way back right there, and 3 cars right in front. Now this car does not have the super advanced driving assist system from Tesla, the autopilot system. It just has the standard autopilot system, which is pretty good. The standard autopilot system on this Tesla is pretty much the advanced driver assist systems in other cars. It's that advanced. It even gives you the option to have the auto driving or automatic driving feature, which is not available in the Philippines. But if you do so to get that, because it's not available because regulations has not been clear, has not been passed just yet, so that's practically disabled for now. So we've got this going on right here. Don't stop on the highway, man. Anyway, so it can take some bumps right here easily. We're going through C5 right here. it can take them like a crossover SUV can. As you can see, there we go. Much easier, of course, than a sedan or a normal hatchback. But because of those 19-inch alloy wheels, oh yeah, it's not going to be the smoothest ride out there. So take that into account. But on the inside, it's pretty quiet, pretty soft. Now I did mention that the windows right here are laminated, so it does a great job keeping the outside world's noise where it belongs, outside. Yes, there you go. Going through all the rough roads here. I think I'm just expecting too much of this car, because if I bring a lesser car through those roads, yeah, it definitely would feel so much worse. Now, the beautiful thing about the stocks here, the turn signals, is that, check this out. So I'm going to activate the turn signals right now. Okay. And I switch to the next lane, like so. Once it detects that I switch to the next lane, it automatically just shuts off, because it knows that you're already on the other lane. I mean, with manually operated turn signals, you'll have to turn the steering wheel at around half or quarter lock before it detects, because it's manually operated. So it's there's an actuator right there to detect the steering wheel, but here it actually uses the sensors. See, we're passing through some really rough roads, and I'm still able to talk normally without having to sound like this. But yes, I'm still able to talk normally like this, which is pretty nice. So again, power and acceleration within the speed limit is pretty good on this Tesla Model Y, and that allows the Tesla Model Y to be as nimble. It's more nimble than it should, really, for a crossover SUV. See here, and it gives you those blind spots. Look at that. It utilizes all these cameras right here and alerts you if there are any sweet potato camotes all around you who wants to run you down and overtake you as you move to the next lane. Because that's just how they are. Come on, that's just how a lot of drivers are. And I'm not singling out two-wheel drivers. I mean, there's a lot of people who want to go ahead and take an advantage. Trust me, I know there are people who would rather take a small advantage, any advantage they can, just to feel like they've won that day. What you should do is just give them that win. Just give them that win. Anyway, going back to the drive. So anyway, that's the beauty about this car. I mean, look at this. You've got great visibility. The lights, let me just activate the high beams here. Boom. It's really bright. Look at that. That is some bright high beams. Yeah, there we go. Going back to normal. Yes, there we go. Let's see, it's dark, and then high beams. Oh, I can even illuminate those buildings. Anyway, going back to the drive, it's pretty good. Intuitive is something I never thought I'd call a Tesla, because of all the bad press, all the bad first impressions that they give this car. But to me, it's really not that bad. Totally not bad at all, actually, because check this out. You still have great acceleration, again, within the speed limit, as you can see here, 60. We're just making sure that we want to make sure that we have a car that does everything that we can, that does everything that we want it to. Now, again, at the price point of 2,369,000 pesos, I don't believe that I've experienced a car like this, quite like this. Has a nice NVH, nice insulation, nice sound. Look at this. It's very quiet on the inside. There's great speakers too. I mean, I don't have any non-copyrighted songs right now, but as it stands, these speakers are absolutely insane. Even if you set it up to the highest possible volume, don't do that, by the way. Take care of your ears. It's still pretty good. The bass isn't broken and all that. And the range. I mean, 430 I know it says 430 kilometers, but I really believe that I can reach 430 kilometers. It's just, or even just close to that. I'm happy, and I can reach as close to that, and I really am happy with this car. Now, if you do so choose to get a Tesla Model Y, remember that there are a couple of things that you have to take into account. Like, of course, it is an electric vehicle, so if you really want to bite into the electric vehicle ecosystem or the bandwagon, you could do so much worse than a Tesla. I mean, look at this. This is just like a point and shoot car. See, listen to that horn. It just sounds so poggy. I've never thought I'd call a horn poggy before, but that's what it is right now. And it's so quiet. Look at this, all the people walking around. You got 2 people right there, 2 people right there. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 people right there. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 people right there. The other one's sitting down. We got 3 cars. We got even detects all the cars that I haven't detected just yet. This is a wonderful, wonderful car to be in. Now, if you, of course, I'm not going to say that the Tesla Model Y is a perfect car. It's not. No car is definitely perfect. But if one car definitely comes so damn close to it, I mean, this is probably it. It's quiet. It's fast. You got great visibility all around. Good range. People are looking at it. For some reason, people are looking at the Tesla. Maybe because it's new. Maybe it's different. But I love it more for the integration here. The internet integration. I don't have to worry about my phone, licking my phone. I don't have to worry about my phone heating up, losing battery. I can use my phone for what it's for phone things. But again, what are phone things? Phone things are just things that you do when you while the time. But right here, because of all the integration that we have on the screen, I don't have to worry about that anymore. Plus, we're about to access one of Tesla's superchargers. So if you do get a Tesla, apart from being able to charge your car at other charging stations, because it has the charging protocol is similar to most of the cars in the market right now. But if you do so choose a Tesla, you've got the advantage of having some exclusive access to Tesla superchargers. Morning. And there's one right here. There we go. And there's one right here at the Uptown Mall in BGC. Not just one, you got 6 right here. Uptown Mall in BGC. Let me show you exactly how easy it is to charge right there. So we're heading there right now. See, it's pretty tight in here, but it's still very nimble. I mean, I'm not having any hesitations to bring this around. I mean, to stop, check it out. It's quite a nimble runabout vehicle that we got right here, and I like it. And I said too much, and I ran out of batteries. Oh, okay. But here's the thing, as I was saying, it has a Model Y, despite the fact that it has big proportions due to the fact that it is a crossover SUV. It's pretty nimble, quick on its feet, and I don't have to worry about all these. Well, I don't have to worry about the roads here. So right here, you can see the Tesla superchargers. So first off, let's get this thing prepped up. No worries, I won't be cutting you guys off. One take, let's go. Tesla Model Y, there you go. Looking at it in the light. And let's get ourselves into this slot. Like so. All right. You can see here, apart from having 360-degree cameras, there's actually some sort of detection system right here, sonar or radar right there, giving you heat signatures of how far you are from each end. That is crazy. I mean, apart from visual, you have this. Oh man, this is pretty wild for me. Pretty good too. Just backing up here, backing up. There we go, right in position. So what you do, get your Tesla app ready. So when you got the Tesla app, apart from it being the key, you do have your information right there as well. So we shall be opening up. There you go. It's open. Take this. See, it's pretty substantial. Should plug that in. That's easy. Get in. Now, it's starting to charge. It's easy as that. So it says here, set it up to 100% fast charging. 25 minutes, 60% to 100% will take 25 minutes, it says. And it's using 70 kilowatts, 74 kilowatts, 79. This is pretty darn fast. This can reach up to, if I'm not mistaken, really depends on what your charge percentage is. Right now 68%. That is pretty much the norm, actually. The norm of how much your charge should be, right around. And if it's lower, let's say it's at 10%, it's gonna supercharge that. It's gonna fast charge it all the way up to this particular level until it trickles down till the end. This protects the battery, this protects the system as well, make sure everything is safe. But trust me, see, it says 20 minutes now, 20 minutes remaining until 100%. This is the way to go. This is pretty fast. As fast as it can get these days. Instead of having to use a supercharge, the regular charger. Now, while I'm at this, though, I do hope we approach a time where plug-in hybrid users refrain from using charging stations, and instead give it to full EVs, like the other one right there, the BYD Atto 3. Anyway, it's a different topic or a different day. And I'm just glad that we got Tesla superchargers to work with to get to start charging. So yeah, we got 20 minutes remaining. Then we got this one right here. Now, one thing about charging here at Tesla superchargers is that, let's go to the charging area. There we go. There we go. You can actually see your charge right here on your phone. So you can just I would highly suggest not leaving your phone though. I mean, not leaving the car while it's charging, because this goes really fast. And because if you incur a if you stay in a charger for too long, you're gonna get charged a overstaying fee right here, because this is to avoid congestion. As you can see here, it is the middle of night, early morning. There's not much cars right here. So, but still, do not leave your car as it's charging. I do have a Model 3 here. I'm gonna have to log out of here. Yes, because I'm using the marketing app I got right here. Anyway, yes, we're charging right now, and I'm not gonna keep you guys any longer. I appreciate you watching these types of videos of ours. Thank you so much for watching. I really enjoyed my time right here behind the wheel of the Tesla Model Y, and I hope you give this a test drive. I mean, they're open for test drives. Heading over to Tesla BGC, check their cars out, tell them I sent you, Yeah, really, tell them I sent you. ZigWheels sent you, and maybe they can help you out with a few things, and they can help us out with a few things as well. But yes, tell them we sent you, and you want to try out. Show them this video. Tell them that you want to try out the Tesla Model Y for yourself, or even a Tesla Model 3 for yourself, and you want to try your hand at doing a POV drive video like this one. Thanks so much for watching. It's been Roy Robles from ZigWheels.Ph. See you guys next time. Peace.